In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make use of this B6000 gum and a hemming gum in laminating your lace to the fabric. First, I'm going to be showing you how to make use of the B6000 gum. Okay, now you're just going to open the gum and then press out the gum like so. For this B6000 gum, you can see the color. It is not, the color of the gum is not clear, it's not white. It has the color is not just clear, and so if I'm going to be placing it on a fabric such as this, which is pink in color, it is going to be visible. Placing that gum with that color on it is going to be visible, and I wouldn't advise you to make use of this B6000 gum on a fabric that is bright, that has bright colors. Maybe something like a navy blue or a black may be fine, but for a pink fabric or any fabric that has bright colors, I do not recommend that. Now you can see that the gum already, it has helped the material to stay in place, but if you look closely, you see why I said I wouldn't want to use the B6000 gum on any material that has bright colors, because it will leave patches of the color of the gum on it, and you wouldn't want that after you finish sewing. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to make use of the hemming gum for the lamination. So what we are going to be doing is to cut it in pieces like so, to cut it in pieces and placing it underneath the lace. If you wish, you can just place it in long strips like so, but I choose to cut it in bits like this, after which you're going to cover it up with the lace. And then the next thing you're going to do is to get a piece of fabric and then you iron it over. Make sure that your iron is on steam. The surface of my iron is not actually neat, so I don't want it to leave any stain on the clothes actually, and so that's why I am placing a material over. But if you have a very good iron that the surface is neat, you can just iron it directly. But hey, to be on the safer side, it's best to place a light fabric like over it, so that you can then iron properly. Again, make sure your iron is on steam, so that the hemming gum will really melt out, and then you're going to see the results. So looking at the side I just ironed, and this other side that I have not attached gum to, you may feel like what's the difference, but if you look very closely, you're going to see a very clear-cut difference. You can see how laid this other part is, and you can see how separate the lace is from the lining. You can see the clear difference. Tell me the truth. There is a difference from the part that has been laminated and the part that has not been laminated. These little things really does make a difference. Well, I hope I've been able to convince you that you can actually make use of the B6000 gum, and you see the results you get when you make use of the B6000 gum. And you can also make use of the hemming gum, so it all depends on what you want. Bye, see you in my next video.